Ever made a choice you regret? Walked away from someone who loved you? What if you could come home and be forgiven? This is the story of the prodigal son. Jesus told this story to help people understand what God is really like. Our story begins with a father and his two sons. They live on a large farm with fields, animals, and workers. The father is kind and big-hearted. The older son is responsible and hard-working, but the younger son, he's restless. He wants freedom, adventure, and money right now. One day, the younger son says something shocking.
Father, give me my share of the inheritance now. I don't want to wait until later. I want my portion today.
Imagine the father's pain. In their culture, asking for the inheritance early was like saying, "I wish you were dead." But the father doesn't argue. With a heavy heart, he divides his wealth and gives the younger son his share. Soon after, the young man packs his bags. He leaves home, his father, his brother, his farm, for a distant land. At first, it feels exciting. No rules, no responsibilities, just freedom. So, at first, life is fun. The young man spends money on parties, fine clothes, and new friends. But soon, the money runs out. And when the money runs out, so do the friends. To make things worse, a hunger sweeps across the land. Food becomes rare. The young man is broke, hungry, and alone. He finds a job feeding pigs. For a Jewish man, this is the lowest of the low. Pigs were considered unclean, and here he is living in the mud. So hungry, he wishes he could eat the pig's food. At last, he realizes his mistake and feels it deep in his heart. He says,
How did I end up here? Even my father's workers have enough food, and I have none. I'll go back. I'll tell my father I've sinned against heaven and against him. I'll say, I am not worthy to be your son. Please, just make me one of your servants.
Broken and ashamed, he begins the long walk home. Every step feels heavy. He wonders, will my father reject me? Will he slam the door in my face? But here's the turning point. Even though his son is still far away, the father sees him coming. The father's eyes fill with tears. He's been waiting and hoping every single day. He doesn't stand still. He doesn't wait for an explanation. No, the father runs. He runs down the road, arms wide open. The father says,
My son has come home.
The son falls to his knees.
Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am not worthy to be called your son.
But before he can finish, the father lifts him up and embraces him.
Quick, bring the best robe. Put a ring on his finger. Put sandals on his feet. Prepare a feast. My son was lost, but now he is found.
At the same time, older son comes in from the fields. He hears music and dancing. His face falls. He feels hurt, and yes, a little jealous. All these years I've worked for you, he says to himself, and you've never thrown me a feast. But my brother comes back, and you celebrate. The father goes to him.
My son, you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we had to celebrate this day because your brother was lost, and now he is found.
Slowly, the older son feels his jealousy fade. He begins to understand the joy of forgiveness, and together the family celebrates. full of love and grace. This story is more than just about a family. It's about us and God. Like the son, we've all made mistakes. We've all walked away from God in some way, but God is like the Father in this story. He doesn't turn his back. He doesn't make us earn our way back. Instead, he runs to meet us with open arms. His love is bigger than our failures. The lesson? No matter how far you've gone, you can always come home to God. His mercy and forgiveness never run out.
So, here's the question for you. When have you felt lost or far from home? Share your story below. Let's encourage each other. If this story made you smile or feel God's love, like this video and subscribe. More wonderful Bible stories are waiting for you. Thanks for watching, and remember, God's arms are always open.